Welcome to our community. Susie Thomas here with you this morning. And loving the week. We are wrapping up College and University Week, and we're doing it in fine fashion with Kent State University at Stark, visiting with Tina Biasella and Bhathi Kasturiarachi. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
First of all, Tina, you've been here before. Tell us what you do and all about your role there.
I'm the Director of External Affairs and Community Relations. So basically, I oversee marketing, public relations, special events, and then I work closely with our government relations folks up in the Kent system. And then I work with our corporate university, which really does community programming for our corporations and organizations throughout Stark County and greater Northeast Ohio.
Mm-hmm. Bhathi, Associate Dean, Academic Affairs, correct?
Yes, that's right.
My dad's old position, so I think I have a pretty good idea of what you do. But
I'm so happy to know that.
Tell me a little bit about you.
So under Academic Affairs, we cover all the academic programs, and I hire the faculty that are needed for the programs and design some of the academic programs. And under Academic Affairs, College Credit Plus and the global initiatives, and most of the stuff other than student services comes through our office.
Tell us about you. How long have you been in this position?
In this position, this is my third year.
Mm-hmm.
I've completed 3 years, so I'm running into my fourth year very soon.
And how did we get you here in our community?
I joined Kent State University at Stark as a faculty member in mathematics. It used to be mathematics and computer science, but then the department split, so I'm with mathematics. I was a faculty member until I was called in to step in as the interim assistant dean when there was a retirement. And so that's how I got into the position, and then there was a national search and they found me.
They found you right under their own nose.
Yeah.
That has worked that way before, I'll tell you. That's very interesting. And you are getting to work with Denise Sechrist. And how is that all working together?
I had known Denise before in her different roles that she had, and most recently as the director of the School of Music. So I was very happy when she was appointed interim and then when she got appointed as the permanent dean. I think we have a very good relationship, and we have a nice connection to Kent, and we have our strengths that we play off of, and it's been a very good working relationship, and our campus is moving in the right direction under her leadership.
It has come so far. Let's think back to the 1960s when Kent State at Stark. And I don't want to mean this to be derogatory in any way. I'm just saying this is how far it came. The nickname used to be Frank Road High. It is anything but Frank Road High today. Let's talk about that.
Well, I think what has really evolved, and we've been in the community for 70 years, which is really interesting, and then Frank Road, our location, has been for the past 40 years, is that we've become a true university in as much that we have 19 degrees that you can get entirely on the Stark campus without ever having to go to Kent campus.
Let's say that again, because no longer 2 years here and then finish somewhere else.
No, we have 19 degrees in their entirety, so our students... we counsel them not to do that, but many times they'll change their majors just so they could stay on our campus and not go to the Kent campus. We encourage them, of course, if that's what they want to do. But so we really have all the activities of a college university that you would have. It's very low ratio of students to faculty, and then we also have what our students like to say, we have everything except for the annoying dorm roommate.
I love that. So the degrees that you would be wanting at a four-year college, you are a four-year college.
Right, and the affordability.
A university.
But we have the affordability. We're 60% of what you would pay for at the Kent campus.
And you're a national university.
Absolutely.
Right here, we've got a national university right here in our backyard where everything is there.
Well, we are the public university of Stark County, and we call you our hometown university. Our students are local, and they actually go out and become the workforce of Stark County and the surrounding community. So it's really important that we engage very actively with our community, and that our students really are feel a sense of pride of coming to our campus and staying here and really becoming the leaders of our community.
What I love, though, is you step on that campus and you still get that sense of the small college feel, even though you are a national university and a public university. Talk about the environment and the camaraderie among the faculty and the students that you feel, you get a sense of that.
Yeah, so our faculty strength is pretty unique. Tina mentioned we have 19 degrees, and we are increasing our offerings. And any other degree that Kent offers, they could do 2 to 3 years of coursework and seamlessly transfer to Kent. Our faculty strength is very unique, and we have about 115 full-time faculty. That's why most of our classes are taught by full-time faculty. And then we also have a very good pool of adjunct faculty who complement the full-time faculty. Our campus is unique because we have 200 acres, and we have a nice wetland and a pond, and we have a nice solar-powered new building, which is LEED Gold certified. And
which one is that?
That's the Science and Nursing building
Wow.
that we have, which is our newest addition. And we will be soon moving into the construction of the Fine Arts building, which will help our theater, art, and the music programs.
What will happen to the Fine Arts building now that you currently
It
have?
will remain. We are going to add to the building and then go back and renovate the existing building.
Wow.
So it's going to be 2 very exciting years for the arts waiting to happen.
No kidding. How do you get along with the neighbors? There's enough in a highly competitive arena that higher education is very unusual for 2 competing higher institutions to be next door neighbors.
Well,
how do you navigate that?
I think that it was when you said competing, because I think what we really say on both of us, we complement each other. We really don't compete.
Like
Our
that.
students are very unique to each one, and they're going for their degrees for various different reasons. And so our student, in reality, as you've grown up in this community, you used to think of our students as being the older students. In reality, our students are the college-age kids that are maybe a year out from school. So our average age of our students is very young, and they expect the entire experience, but still be able to go home with their family or have jobs and be engaged in their community in that way. So we never view that as, we do a number of articulation agreements with Stark State. We work very closely with Dr. Jones and her team over there to make sure that we're being the best that we can for Stark County and meeting the needs of Stark Countyans. And so it's real important. And so we make a real seamless transition. We have a number of direct articulation agreements. So students who do finish their degree can actually come over and then walk across the campus, and it's seamless transition for them to be part of it. A number of their faculty and students actually come to our food emporium, and they eat there. They enjoy the beautiful acres that we have. Our Student Leadership Academy, actually, we have found that now we do it jointly. And so our Student Leadership Academy is both held on the Kent State Stark campus and then on the Stark State campus as well. So it's a good mixture of all of that. So it's real important that we make sure the community knows you've got really 2 strong institutions that are really here for the betterment of the community.
You'll be so happy to hear that you both answered that question exactly the same. So anyone wondering, it's absolutely the truth. This is a great partnership, and there's such a natural pool to prep to have an articulation agreement with the next door neighbors. The kids practically using, students, not kids, practically using the same parking lot, just walk into a different building. They feel very at home already. And what a beautiful campus. Talk about that a little bit.
It's just amazing. I mean, it's bucolic. You don't realize when you're standing up near a main hall, if you really look closely, especially in the fall and winter and there are no trees, you can see Belden Village. But you don't realize how close we are to the freeway and the whole Belden Village area. And so we value our green space. Our faculty, we look at our pond as actually it's an outdoor classroom. And so we work to that. Our new Science and Nursing building has gardens, and it actually is its own laboratory in and of itself. So we have 7 buildings on campus. It's very you can navigate it. We've got a recreation and wellness center as well, and we have a lot of community members who use our track. Of course, the Pro Football Hall of Fame Balloon Classic and
perfect.
the Jackson Belden Food Festival is held on the campus as well. So we invite 60,000 of our closest friends and relatives to campus.
It's always awesome.
Yes. So I think it's a great opportunity. It's a great place to fly kites because
Do
we
you
don't have
ever
any
take your
wires.
cross-country skis to work when it's snowing?
We have people that
We
do.
have people who
It's
do
nice.
that. Yeah.
Yes.
We do have, through our physical fitness program, we have a couple of races during the year. And one of the races that's upcoming in the month of April is a continuation of a race that Kent started in the global initiatives. And this is called Run for the World. And anyone running that 5K is then contributing towards a scholarship for our students to study abroad.
Very cool. We're going to get to that in just a minute. But before we leave your campus, beginning July 1st, something special happening to your campus.
Yes, all of Kent State University, as part of a wellness initiative from President Warren, is becoming smoke-free, smoke and tobacco free. So any kind of products are not to be used on campus anymore. So we know that this was going to be a transition period, and so we're really working internally with our students and faculty, staff, as well as our customers who come to the conference center, and educating them that we will become a healthy institution, and that there will be no smoking or tobacco products on campus after July 1st.
Will that include the electronic cigarettes and kind of the
Yes.
steam?
Everything, yeah.
Those
Yes.
as well.
Yes.
Just don't make any smoke. Just don't blow
That's
any
true.
smoke out of your mouth.
And I think, again, it really goes to one of the president's biggest initiatives is that she wants us to be one of the healthiest universities in the United States, and that. So it goes not just from the smoke-free environment that we're creating, but it also is the food that we're providing for our students, faculty, and staff, as well as that we're really looking into making healthy choices for our students and making a healthy environment for all.
What about the extracurricular kinds of opportunities that take place there? You said we've got everything except that irritating roommate. Are there other kinds of things for students to do outside of the classroom?
We have student organizations, and almost every discipline has a student organization. And then we also have very unique ones that are not related to any discipline. And that's how student engagement happens on campus. And we have a very vibrant student group that has started the Flashers Food Pantry. And
nice.
that's a very nice service that started a year and a half ago. And with those activities, we get engaged in the communities. And through our practicums and internship programs, we have been serving the community and doing various different projects.
Theater department is almost like a junior players guild.
Absolutely.
Can you talk about that a little bit?
Every year we put on at least 3, if not 4, plays a year through our theater department, and it's a great learning opportunity for our students to perform in a wonderful venue. And once we get our new fine arts expansion all run up, is really a unique opportunity for them as well. We also have a music program, and then and our art program. So we have a number of art shows that are held on campus as well. So we have more than 50 cultural events every year on campus, every academic year. That's the interesting part. So you're looking between September and April, beginning of May.
Yeah, not
So-
even a 12-month
right.
year.
So we have them, and through all of our disciplines can offer a number of different activities in that on campus. So we believe, again, as a public university, it's real important that we provide a wide spectrum of opportunities for the community to get engaged with us and us with them.
We're speaking with Tina Biasella and Bhathi Kasturi Arachi from Kent State University at Stark. Going to take a quick break. We'll be back after these words. You're listening to Our Community.